Hey Philip, good morning. All right, I'm sitting. I just went downstairs and got a cup of tea because no reading is complete without tea. That's my little tradition. Anyway, this is really good. It's like orange pico. Never had it before. It's really good. All right, so I might have to start with the board. I might have to start offline or not on camera because um, sometimes they don't like to talk yet. But I've asked and they've said it's okay. Um, I've already shuffled the cards, so I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna do the cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't have my tripod with me, or I would try and use that. But anyway, so hopefully this makes some sense. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Are my spirit guides here? Are Philip's spirit guides here? Okay. Usually it says no, and I have to get my guide to go get them, but I think it's already, um, I think they're ready. What's the name of the guy, my guide that's here with me now? Y E M A Y A. Yamaya. Is that you? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, is Philip's spirit guide with you? And by the way, Yamaya is the god. It's the African goddess of water, and she's new. I didn't, Dimitri left, and it's kind of been weird. And then I was like, "Hey, what's a goddess that wants to work with me?" And it said Yamaya. I was like, "Okay." Then all of a sudden, she started coming through. So anyway, okay, what is the name of Philip's guide? First, are they male? You don't know. Are they female? You don't know. Okay. Can you ask them if I can speak to them? Okay. If they could give me a sign when they're ready to talk. And usually it goes in circles when they're kind of talking. Okay. All right. Okay, is this Philip's spirit guide? Okay. Is it okay with you if I ask you some questions? I'm doing a reading for Philip. Okay. Okay, first of all, are you male? Okay, it's going to goodbye. Are you female? It's going to goodbye. That usually means they don't want to answer, and you don't have to. They don't have to answer. It's fine. Are you of the light? Because they have to answer when I ask. Yes. Okay. Because if they are not of the light, it'll either it'll say no or it'll go to goodbye, and the pendulum will actually stop. So, because I don't deal with any entities that are not kosher. But anyway, okay. What is your name, or a name that you would like Philip to call you? X. Just X. Yes. Okay. Um. Normally I have a couple questions, but they don't seem like they want to talk to me. Um, like, what is your country of origin? I. Oh, wow. Okay. It just says I. So is that Ireland? Iceland. It's going to goodbye. Okay, I'm doing a reading for Philip. I don't know if Maya told you. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with me asking you some questions? It's going to goodbye. So I'm going to go ahead and stop. I don't want to push them. But I am going to ask if you could stick around for the reading and kind of help me with the reading. Yes, okay. I've kind of got the name Xavier because I just kind of saw a picture of Professor X in his wheelchair. Is your name Charles? No. I mean, it's going to goodbye, so I'm going to stop. So I don't want to push it, and I don't want to make them angry. But anyway, so here, yeah, this deck is new to me because, like I told you, excuse me, that's why I need tea. Anyway, so I packed up all my other decks and forgot to save one. I actually really like this deck. Instead of it being cups and wands and swords, it's crystals, shells, acorns, and feathers, which I thought was really cool. So the acorns, it says acorns represent fire, symbolize growth, strength, and unlimited potential. Feathers symbolize power and the element of air. Freedom and celestial wisdom. Shells symbolize harmony, peace, and fertility in the element of water. And crystals symbolize manifestation, clarity, and abundance, and the element of earth. So I thought that was really interesting. So anyway, I've already shuffled, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull them out. So the first card is a card that represents your guide. Well, that's a star. And that's peace and healing. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but the star in traditional tarot is my absolute favorite card. I'm sorry if you hear these noises. There are these kids here. The star is such a magical being because and it is an element of water. I've actually got goosebumps right now, look. The star, whatever energy she takes from this body of water, this river, this magical lake, she puts back. So she's very mystical and magical, but she also, whatever she takes from the world, she puts back into the world. She doesn't do anything willy-nilly. She does everything with love and compassion and wholeheartedly. So I'm going to read what the book says about this. But swans, I'll have to take a picture when I get home. Swans are my absolute most favorite bird. Swans actually mate for life. And if one of the mates is killed, they can die of loneliness. So anyway, I'm going to read what the book says, but this is a card to represent your guide. Okay, it says the tranquil peace and healing. The tranquil guiding light of the swan brings the promise of a change for better. She moves gracefully through the healing waters of trust, knowing that all is possible and that all can be rejuvenated. She is here to ignite the light of faith within your heart. She guides you to elevate your sights upon a bright and beautiful future, whether your destination is planned out or not. So I'm getting the feeling that your guide is female because this is a female bird. It's referring to it as a female in the book. Emotional upheaval comes after, sorry, this book is very teeny tiny. It says after emotional upheaval comes the joy of greater health, discovering your spiritual gifts beyond anything experienced before. Believe in yourself and hold true to your heart's deepest wishes. You are well on your way to achieving your highest potential. The keywords are peace, healing, optimism, promise, inspiration, recovery, and vision. Okay, and the second one is going to be a message your guide would like to give you at this moment. That's love, choice, and trust. So that's going to be the traditional Lovers card. I think these are wolves. And every single one of these cards is an animal. And I was going to do what your spirit animal is, but I can't get my hands on that deck right now. I can ask the pendulum, but I think I need to meditate more and connect more with my pendulum, because that did not go well. But sometimes guides are not, they don't know me, so. But I knew they were already here. Let's see if I can find them in the book. Hold on a second. All right, let's see. 6. Yeah, I hate not being at home right now. Okay, the wolf. The fiercely loyal wolf walks through life with confidence and endurance. He brings faith and intuition to all forms of love. Communicative and affectionate, wolf trusts in the power of love and in the bonds of companionship. His primal howl is an expression of living life with passion and desire for connection. So I also kind of got that from the star, is that you're a very passionate person. It might not be on the surface, but you're very passionate about, people you care about. You're passionate about, your partner. He finds strength in unity while also maintaining his independence. Wolf lends his discipline and harmony in relationship building and decision making. He urges you to sing the song of your heart's essence. Tune into your inner voice for guidance. Through this, you will access the wisdom needed in making the best choices. All right, keywords are choice, trust, commitment, devotion, passion, companionship, harmony, and divine connection. So, divine connection to me means, like you said, there are no coincidences. Everything, some of it happens by chance, and a lot of it happens for a reason. So the next one is something your guide has been trying to tell you in the past, but you've not been receptive to. And this one would actually be the Fool in traditional tarot. And the Fool is actually a really interesting card. But this is the Traveler, adventure, and potential. Okay, so if Megan has like an old deck, I want you to try this. Take everything from 0 to 21, all of the major arcana, the Devil, the Tower, all this stuff, and put it in order, and actually put them side by side like this. And you can watch the Fool. The major arcana is the Fool's journey. It's the Fool's journey from, being a child to finding a lover to facing death to, it's really interesting. It's something my teacher actually showed me. But if you lay them all out, and I might actually just do that just for poops and giggles, because I just find it really interesting. And that's also a really good way to get to know a deck once you start reading. But anyway, this is a Traveler, or the Fool. And the Fool is not really a bad card. It's just, it really just means the future isn't written yet. It means whatever you want, you can get it. You just have to take that leap of faith. So, adventurer and potential, and this is a gazelle. Free-spirited gazelle is the explorer of new paths and the seeker of new adventures. Following his intuition, he bounds gracefully into the unknown. And that's usually why the Fool is seen, stepping off a cliff, because he's taken that step into the unknown, and he's going on this adventure, and he has no idea that he's going to meet a lover and get married and then meet death. And usually the devil is not the actual devil, but it's the challenges of from within. It's the challenges of being human, and the challenges that you have, that you struggle with, that you don't necessarily tell people about. And that's why sometimes it means like sexuality or constraint. What are you constrained by? And the fool eventually faces these challenges. And then there's the tower, and the tower comes tumbling down. But then there's the sun. There's that promise of a new tomorrow. So it's actually really a beautiful story. But anyway, so bounds gracefully into the unknown. He swiftly changes directions and zigzags to avoid complications. As a result of this ability, he's comfortable in his own vulnerability. Gazelle prompts you to harness your own youthful enthusiasm that will help fuel the way to new experiences and a bright future. At the same time, he wants you to remember to look where you're going when leaping into new terrain. With faith and optimism, allow yourself to flow with life. And that's all I've gotten from these first 3 cards, is be optimistic. And that's you. I mean, I would say you're a pretty optimistic person. You're not like me, where like, oh, everything sucks and I can't see anything outside of this negativity. With faith and optimism, allow yourself to flow with life. Keywords are new experience, leap of faith, spontaneity, adventure, potential, freedom, and childlike energy. So I would say, like we were talking the other day about camping, and do those things that make you feel like a child again. Even if it's going, oh, I used to love going to the arcade and just like going with like $20 and just like being a kid again and getting cotton candy and playing skee ball. And then like, what's that, Deer Hunter game? I used to just love doing that, because I used to do that with my dad. When I would spend weekends with my dad, is he would take me to the arcade, or when I got older, we would go shoot pool on Saturday mornings, and I just always thought that was so much fun. Anyway, so this one is how to be more open to messages from your guide, and that's the Knight of Crystals. That's endurance and determination. That's a camel. These cards are so beautiful. They take my breath away. It's a lady named Paulina Cassidy. And I actually have the one that it's just called the Paulina Tarot. I actually have that one. It's really beautiful. And that's why I kind of fell in love with that one. That one is very childlike, but in her images and stuff. But anyway, let's see, the Knight of Crystals. And that would be, let's see. I'll put you down for a second. Okay, it says crystals are pentacles. Yeah. So cups represent water. That would be shells in this deck. Feathers would be, I think, sword, because that's air. Yeah. Feathers represent sword. And then wands, I don't know why wands represent fire. Anyway, so the Knight of Crystals. Maybe it's in the back. Let's see. 9, 10. Knight of Crystals. Okay, endurance and determination. A master of endurance and determination. Look, there's all the tea that I got from downstairs. So I didn't want to keep making trips downstairs. Anyway, a master of endurance and determination, Camel has journeyed over difficult terrain to reach his destination. Dude, I totally think this is your spirit animal, is the camel. It just popped in my head. He takes pride in establishing a secure post. Yet his desire for adventure propels him to travel. Camel is here to guide you in rewarding yourself with success, yet advises that you continue to grow and improve. Set your goals and remain inspired and motivated by what you aim to achieve. Trust in your abilities and allow your dynamic energy to lead you to uncharted pathways of intriguing new experiences. Keywords are determination, endurance, security, responsibility, manifestation, persistence, and patience. So just be, I know you're one of those that like, just like with the pendulum, you're like, it doesn't work, and I just you gotta be a little patient with it. I'll make a little video on how to work with the pendulum, or how to start working with the pendulum. And then the last one is, what is your guide helping you with on your path? And that's the 5 of feathers. That's an armadillo. Strategy and resilience. These are so freaking pretty. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Damn, I got good taste. Wait, let me find this in the book. And I know a lot of people hate when you use the book, but I like both interpretations. Let's see, 5 of feathers. And I just don't really feel like thinking too hard right now. My brain is just like, nope. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Strategy and resilience. Armadillo brings gifts of protection and resilience. So, your guide is protecting you, and I think everybody's guide is pretty protective. Here we go. Armadillo brings gift of protection and resilience. She has the ability to expand the borders of her comfort zone while protecting her boundaries. So it also, again, says female. Armadillo's energy, a shield against emotional harm. Be open to varied opinions, yet stay balanced without compromising your personal principles. That's very hard for me. Wear your spiritual armor, yet choose your battles knowing that you have the inner strength to move forward, whatever the outcome. Conflict is a test of the willpower. You can agree to disagree and at times stand firmly for what you truly believe in. The face of adversity can bring a fresh perspective. A change in approach may be what is needed to manifest the desired results. Overcoming challenge, strategy, integrity, vitality, protection, patience, and acceptance. Okay. I have another spread that is a little more in-depth, but I think you know how I like to talk. So I kind of figured this would be a good jumping off point if you have any more questions. I really do think I need to meditate to connect to my guide. I know mine is kind of disappointed in me that I haven't, but I think she understands. So anyway, I think this sounds pretty good so far. So I'm sorry the pendulum didn't really yield any results. And sometimes spirit guides aren't ready to be known yet. And I kind of get the feeling that they're there. They've always been there. But, like Megan said, you're not ready. And I don't think you're not ready. I think you need a little more practice with meditating in your spiritual side before you will see them. But I'll do as many readings as you want. Because I think it's just a kind of important relationship to me. It's kind of like your relationship with your parents. It's just something that, it does take work. It's just like it's like a friend. It's like a friendship, but it's more than a best friend. And it's different than a parent, but it's someone you can completely trust. And earning that trust, like we were talking, I'm one of those people, I'll trust you until you give me a reason not to. And then once my trust is broken, fuck you. Fuck you very much. So, and it's kind of like that with a spirit guide. You just go in not expecting anything, but I'll trust you until you give me a reason not to. And then like with Dimitri, other than him leaving, which I took personally, and it is not personally, it's just some, spirit guides come and go, but, that's all I have to tell you. I'm sorry, I haven't done a reading in a while, and I'm a little nervous, but, yeah, anyway. I am going to do that reading on me and you. I don't know if I should do like a friendship one or a relationship one or a past life one. I'm just going to shuffle and see what happens, and I'm going to look up some different types of readings to do, because, yeah, I'm just really curious as to, yeah, you're really easy to talk to for me. And I don't, most of what Megan's told you and what I've told you, I don't really open up to people, because a lot of times people end up turning on me, like I showed you, the screenshots from Rhiannon, and even Jay, he, after 10 years, he turned on me, so, but anyway, yeah, so I'm going to just shuffle, and I'm going to end this one here. So, sorry it's kind of long, but I don't know, I guess I felt like talking. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day, and let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.